do not come school
They do not come to the school.
to the school. They are jumping in the mall.
Okay.
They do not come your home your homework.
Ah, nine. Sentence does not make sense.
She likes dogs.
Okay.
Favorite.
That's it.
Hmm.
Okay. Great. Now, can you see the screen? Guys, can you see the screen?
Yes.
Okay, great. Let's move ahead with our unit number 5 then. Here, over here, first thing that we have is what is typical in various countries we can see over here. Correct? First three, Sampada, I want you to read first three quickly, loudly.
What's typical?
Hmm.
In Ireland, 83% of the adult population own their own home.
Okay,
In Canada, 45% of husbands and wives share the housework.
very good.
In Mexico, 93% of households have a TV set.
Very good. Next, Ankita, read the next three.
In Portugal, 70% of mothers work outside the home.
Hmm.
In Australia, 13% of households have more than 5 people.
Hmm.
In Japan, 65% of
Elderly,
early,
elderly.
elderly population live with their children.
Very good. Last three, Tejas.
In Japan, 65% of the elderly
Here,
population
here.
live
She
with
finished that. Live with it. Live नहीं
live.
है. इथे. Start from here in South
हाँ.
Korea.
In South Korea, 59% of couples have children.
Hmm.
In the United Arab Emirates,
Emirates.
Emirates,
Emirates.
85% of the population live in
Live.
ur-
Live. Live.
live
Hmm.
live in urban areas.
Hmm.
In Germans, the
Germany.
average
Read
in
properly.
Germany, the average age to get married in 31
Is
for men and 28 for women.
men येते s नहीं येतला men is already
Hmm.
plural. Hmm. Okay. All the facts are clear. Any doubt in any of the facts which are given over here? Now these are facts. So which tense will we use to talk about facts?
Present tense.
Which
Simple
present?
present.
Present tense.
Which present?
Simple. Simple present tense.
Very good. Okay. So we are done with present continuous. Now we are not going to use present continuous anywhere except when we will do speaking practice. Okay. So over here, which facts surprise you and why? You read all the facts, you know all the facts now. Which facts which are given over here surprise you and why?
Mm.
Yes, Ankita, you can start.
Yes. Uh, in in South Korea, 59% of couples have children.
Hmm. What? You have to complete, you have to put it in sentence. What was the question that I
Ma'am,
asked? Which facts surprise you and why?
ma'am, 2 minutes.
I told you already, till unit from unit 1 to 4, our sentences were very basic, but now we'll need to be creative a bit. Okay? Ankita, till then you tell me your answer. Which facts surprise you and why? Ankita?
1 minute. Ma'am.
Okay. Okay, Sampada, do you want to
Yes,
continue with
ma'am.
the answer?
Yes.
Which facts surprise you and why?
Mm.
Ma'am, may I?
Yeah, please go ahead, Ankita.
In Mexico, 93% of households have a TV sets. This
Mm-hmm.
fact is surprising me.
This fact, simple present tense use करायचं आहे. We discussed that at the start, correct? I gave you a disclaimer which tense we will use for this. You have to use simple present tense. This fact surprises me. Okay. Now
Okay.
why?
This fact,
Why does it surprise you?
because 93% is a high range, so shows that uh, lots of use of social media and electronics
TV set is
in
not social
Mexico.
media. It's a TV set.
But electronics
Phones.
or devices.
You can say electronics, but social media would be incorrect over here because social media is mostly used from your laptop or mostly from phones more than laptop, I would say. Okay, that's why. Sampada.
Strong influence of media and electronics.
Very good. Sampada.
Uh, I also feel the same, ma'am.
You have to still give me an answer with the whole sentence. You cannot just say, I also feel the same.
No, actually, nothing surprises me.
Really?
Yes,
Why so? Okay.
because each country have their own economic.
Mm-hmm.
That's why. Like in
Mm-hmm.
Canada, 45% of husband and wife share the houseworks.
Mm-hmm.
Uh, they don't have the maid system there. That's why.
That's correct. They do not have, like, if you're living in a foreign country, most of the countries they do not have maids.
Uh,
Only in India we are privileged, I would say, that we
yes,
have maids who come and help us on everyday basis. But when you live abroad, you have to do everything on your own. Cooking,
yes,
eating, plus you have to go to work, and plus you have to do grocery shopping. You also don't have delivery system. You don't have Zepto and Blinkit over there. That's another thing. Okay. Tejal, what about you? Which facts surprise you and why? Tejal, you have to give quick answers, okay? You cannot take so long. Tejal, time up. Whatever comes to your mind, just say it. I'll tell you whether it's correct or wrong. You are on mute if you're speaking. Ma'am is not the answer to that. Ma'am is the answer to everything, but not this question right now. Whatever comes to your mind, Tejal. Okay, answer next question, Tejal. Which facts seem like positive things and which seem negative to you? Again, there is no right or wrong answer. Whatever you feel.
Which
Which facts seem positive things, like positive things, and which seem negative. म्हणजे काय गोष्ट चांगली आहे आणि काय गोष्ट वाईट आहे असं तुम्हाला वाटतं.
yeah.
Hmm.
Ma'am, in Japan, 65% of the elderly population live with their children. It's a positive thing.
Okay, great. And what about
Uh,
negative?
uh, and negative, I think in Mexico, 90% of the household have a TV set.
Mm-hmm.
Will not watch that much of a TV.
Okay. Tejal, what is your answer?
South Korea, 59% couples have children.
Hmm.
And negative is Germany, 31 married is 31 for men and
Age to
28
get
for
average age to get married is
is 31 for men and 28 for women.
So is it a positive thing or negative thing?
Negative.
Okay. Okay. Ankita, what about you? Sampada and Tejal, be ready with the next answer till then. Okay. Number three. Question number three. Ankita, you are on mute, Ankita.
In Japan, 65% of the elderly population live with their children's
Children. S nahi hai.
chil-
Hmm.
children. They sense their strong family bond. That's
Okay.
why this is positive.
Okay, it is a positive thing according to you. Okay. And what about the negative point then?
Same Mexico, 93% of households have a TV set. They use more electronics devices.
Okay, so that is negative according to you.
Yes,
Okay, don't you think in India also a very high level of population has a TV set and all the other electronic appliances?
Yes.
yes, India also.
Okay. Uh, Next, how do you think your country compares for all the facts, for most of the facts which are given over here? What do you think? How does it compare?
Mm. In Australia,
Hmm.
there are 30% households have more than five people, and here we have more than 50% in India.
Really? You feel so?
Yes, I mean
Okay.
in not urban areas,
Mm-hmm.
but more of the India is lives in village,
Mm-hmm.
so they have more than five people, I think.
Ah, that would be true, I feel.
In
Ankita.
India,
Hmm.
average age for men's is 26 and
Men.
women is 22 as compared
Men
to
is already plural, okay? Don't make it plural again. Men. Hmm.
men.
Hmm.
In
Okay.
India, average age is lower than Germany. For men, it's 26, and for women, it's 22.
Okay. Tejal, what about you? What do you think? How do you think our country compares?
Canada, 45% of husbands and wives share the
Wives. Wives.
share the housework.
Hmm.
And India, 20% wives share the housework.
Okay, 20%. S nahi hai na, 20%.
20%.
Okay. So it's lesser, you feel, right? Now, while making the sentences over here, you guys must have observed, for the last question especially, you guys must have observed that you don't know the correct data to the questions, correct? The way they have given data with the facts over here, uh, you were not able to do the same for India, correct, when we were talking about India. So that's what we are going to learn today, that instead of using the data, we could use the quantifiers. Okay, all, nearly all. So how to use them, that's what we are going to look at. But before that, we'll look at a small conversation over here. Okay, here Marcos and Meili are talking to each other about family, because this unit was about family, if you guys remember. And they're talking about is that typical. So I want you guys to read the conversation. Sampada, you can be Marcos, and Ankita, you can be Meili. I want you to read the conversation loudly. and pay attention to the sentences also.
Marcos, how many brothers and sisters do you have, Meili?
Actually, I am an only child.
Really?
Yeah, a lot of families in China have only one child these days.
I didn't know that.
What about you, Marcos?
I come from a big family. I have three brothers and two sisters.
Oh wow, is that typical in Peru?
I'm not sure. Many families are smaller these days, but big families are great because you get a lot of birthday presents.
Okay, easy. Again, they are talking about family. Again, they are talking about what is common and what is not common, right? So, any questions over here? Anything that you did not understand? An only child म्हणजे काय? एकुलती एक. Okay, she's an only child. Yeah. And why do they have only one child these days in China? How many of you know why?
They have maybe new rules.
They had. Now, new rule, I guess they are allowed to make more than two children. Like they are allowed to have more than two children. But for a very long time, they had a one child policy. Okay, like families could have only one child. That's the reason. Okay. Any questions? Anything that you did not understand in this conversation? No?
No.
Okay. I'll play the conversation quickly. Pay attention then. And Sampata, you still need to go a bit slower, okay? थोड़ा slow
Yes.
झाल्यात बोलताना, but you still need to go a bit slow.
Page 33, Exercise 9, Conversation. Is that typical? Part A, Listen and Practice.
How many brothers and sisters do you have, Meili?
Actually, I'm an only child.
Really?
Yeah, a lot of families in China have only one child these days.
I didn't know that.
What about you, Marcos?
I come from a big family. I have 3 brothers and 2 sisters.
Wow, is that typical in Peru?
I'm not sure. Many families are smaller these days, but big families are great because you get a lot of birthday presents.
Okay, clear? Now we'll listen to the second part of the conversation. Here you have to focus on the question, what does Meili like about being an only child? म्हणजे तिला only child असण्याबद्दल काय आवडतं? Okay?
Page 33, Exercise 9, Part B. Listen to the rest of the conversation. What does Mei Li like about being an only child?
So, do you like being an only child?
Of course. I get all my parents' attention.
Yeah, I share my parents' attention with 5 other people.
But sometimes I want a brother or a sister.
Do you ever feel lonely?
Sure, but it's okay. I have a lot of friends.
Okay, what does she like about being an only child?
She gets all the attention. I mean,
From her
from
family.
parents.
From parents, from her family. Okay, very good. Clear with this part?
Yes.
Okay, one second. Let me just switch my screen. Is it visible? Okay. Now, as I told you, here we'll be talking about quantifiers. Quantifiers are nothing but the words that we use to talk about quantity of something. The way I said right now, when we were trying to talk about the facts, we were not able to put it into a sentence because we don't have the correct data with us, the exact data with us. And of course, when we don't have an exact data, we usually don't use percentage. Correct? So that is where we will use quantifiers. Okay, because we know majority आहे का कमी आहे हे आपल्याला माहिती असतं, right? So we will use these kind of words. The first word that we will use is all. When we use all, that means we are talking about the 100% of the population or 100% of the thing. Okay, 100% of the quantity basically. When we say nearly all, that means around 95% we can say. Okay, we are saying not all हून थोडंसं कमी. ठीक है. Then we can say most. Say most is around 75%, 80%. Then we can use the word most. ठीक है. Then we have many. Many again when it's around 60% we can use many. A lot of आपण higher data साठी use करतो परत say around 50%. Okay. Then we will say some has lesser quantity, we will say around 40%, then we will use some. Not many म्हणजे कमी येईल. ठीक आहे. Not many, then we can say around 20-25%. Then few 10-15%. And when we say no one म्हणजे कोणीच नाही. Now this one we are using it as a pronoun. Remember we studied it in unit number 3. That's the pronoun that we are using. Now as this is a pronoun, we will not use any noun after this. Okay, remember that. So example, I will say no one gets married before the age of 18. I will not say no one person, no one people असं नाही म्हणणार आहे मी. ठीक आहे. Not many couples have more than one child. A lot of families are smaller these days. फक्त lot of सोबत आपल्याला off ची गरज आहे, others सोबत आपल्याला off ची गरज नाही आहे. Most families have one child. All families have one child in China. You can say that. Okay? Understood? You do not have anything to write over here as such, but write whatever I told you just now. आपल्या वर्ड्स मध्ये लिहून काढा. Just give me 1 second, I'll be back, okay? Done?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay. Now try doing this exercise quickly. Here the data is given, you just have to use the correct quantifier instead of the data, okay? Sampada, I'm going to mute you, okay?
Done, ma'am.
Done? Uh,
Yes.
Tejal, Sampada. Sampada, Tejal, tell me once you guys are done, okay?
Done, ma'am.
Done, ma'am.
Okay. Ankita, tell me the first two.
In the US, most of high school students go to college.
Most high school students.
Most high school students go to college.
Mm-hmm. Okay.
Uh, few of people in Brazil are
Few
age
people. मी
65.
म्हटलं ना फक्त एकासोबत ऑफ येणार बाकी कशासोबतही ऑफ नाही आहे. अ लॉट ऑफ सोबत फक्त ऑफ येणार बाकी कोणासोबतही ऑफ ॲज सच गरज नाही आहे आपल्याला.
Few people in Brazil are age 65 or older.
Very good. Sampada, next two.
No one in India vote before the age of 18.
Votes one है ना, so S ले simple present tense.
Votes.
Hmm.
Uh, Many people in Sweden live alone.
Very good. Last one, Tejal.
In Singapore, few people speak English at home.
People S नहीं येणार, ठीक है?
People.
Very good, correct. Understood? Clear? Now same way, using these same quantifiers, you will try to make at least five sentences on your own, 5 with each of the quantifier. Okay? For homework. Understood? Tomorrow we will finish the speaking practice. We skipped it today. We'll do that tomorrow, where we will be talking about family again, and then we will continue with the unit number 6. Okay? Over here, you also have to write an email to me. about your family. Okay, so I hope you guys have my email ID. If you don't have it, message me, I'll send it in the group. Whatever you know त्याप्रमाणे तुम्ही email लिहायचा आहे and you have to send it to me, but you have to follow the email format. Okay, you have to talk about your family members. Yeah, you have to make it descriptive, at least write 200 250 words, I would say. Okay, no lesser than that. Clear? That's a task you will be
Yes, ma'am.
doing before the next session. Along with that, you will also finish the reading exercise which is given over here. Okay, we'll finish it for homework. Unit 5 is not done. We have to do the speaking practice tomorrow. Do remind me once if I forget. Okay, clear? Any questions, any doubts, anything that you did not understand?
No.
Okay, great. Then we'll stop over here for today. We will continue tomorrow. Make sure you practice simple present tense. You guys are still making basic mistakes. At this stage, I do not accept this basic mistakes. Okay?
Okay.
हां. इरेग्युलर नाउन्स थोडेसे शोधून काढा, समजून काढा त्याचं. चिल्ड्रन असतं ते चिल्ड्रन्स नसतं. मेन असतं ते मेन्स नसतं. ओके? पीपल असतं ते पीपल्स नसतं. दीज आर इरेग्युलर नाउन्स. दे चेंज. सिंग्युलरमध्ये वेगळं असतं, प्लुरलमध्ये वेगळं असतं, बट वी डोंट ॲड एस ओवर हिअर. Okay, so understand that singular will be man and plural will be men, men. So we don't need s over there. These are called irregular nouns. Yeah, so make sure you write them down and remember them while speaking also. Understood?
Yes.
Okay, then we'll stop over here. We'll continue tomorrow.
मॅम काल व्हॉट्सअप केलं होतं ते मला नाही जमलं.
Kai,
व्हॉट्सअप केलेलं होतं ना तुम्ही काल?
what had I messaged?
अं,
I had sent a document.
हं.
So it's a worksheet that you have to complete. The word meanings are given above. You have to use the same words and you have to write them down. If you don't know meaning to any word, you can Google them. Okay, it's quite easy, but still if you don't understand, then mark it and ask me in the class, and ask me in English. If you ask me in Marathi, I'm not going to reply. I'm reminding you again. We are at unit number 5 now. By now you should know how to make basic sentences. Okay?